Hi, my name is Aaron Landon, and today I'm going to talk to you about building character into your curriculum. And so I wanted to find a lesson or activity that focused on team building, which is really important in any classroom at any age. Today our team building activity is going to be team cooking. You just want to get that fundamental idea that it's important to learn how to work as a team. If you had older kids and no kitchen, maybe you have them build a model, or maybe they're building a bookshelf or something for the classroom. Okay, we want to get them working together. The goals are to develop character traits and virtues that translate into the classroom and real life, such as respect, communication, which builds trust, and cooperation, working as a team. A lot of this stuff does carry over, so I'm going to show you how to get started. Okay, so once you actually start talking about the kitchen and cooking, there's two ways to do this. You can either give a lecture and kind of present the steps that you'll need to follow to produce your meal, or if you're working on reading comprehension, then maybe you just give them the recipe. But the key early on is letting your students get organized and helping them get organized, because that's one of the most important skills. So what I want to do is have the kids write everything down that they're going to be doing. For example, if I have a kid, doing the potatoes, he's going to write down how hot the oven needs to be, how long the potatoes need to be in the oven, and what he needs. Same thing with the kid who is maybe cooking this healthy chicken breakfast sausage. He needs to look at how much time he needs and the access that he needs to the stove. So we're looking at timing in terms of cooking this meal, resources, and learning how to share these resources. So once those tasks are divided, then we're ready to get started. One thing that's really important to me, and that we've discussed in class, is reaching multiple messages with your activities and lesson plans in the classroom. So today, obviously, we're talking about team building, cooperation, working together, but also, cooking, getting to address healthy eating. And I think a lot of kids really don't understand that it's inexpensive and simple to cook, pretty good, nutritious, healthy meals. So, for example, I'm cutting out frying potatoes and we're roasting them in olive oil. And that gives me a chance to talk to the kids about health and food preparation. Now, obviously, when you're working with heat in a kitchen, you need to monitor what's going on, and you'll need to supervise your kids as they work around the stove. But a great benefit of this from the teacher's point of view is you really get a chance to evaluate your kids and their strengths and weaknesses. As you watch them interact with each other and just work with each other, you'll learn a lot about which individuals have great leadership ability, which kids are the most organized, or how they organize themselves, which is really valuable. And then you can think about that later, reflect on it, and then apply it later in the year as you set up lesson plans. And it goes a long way in terms of knowing your students and how they learn best. To wrap up, I want to leave you educators with 3 salient points that you can take into consideration when you're thinking about using this activity in your classrooms. One is that you're using skills that can be applied to rigorous academics or studying, such as staying organized, working in a group, cooperating with the others, being respectful, perseverance. The second is that this is a lifelong important skill. Kids are learning how to cook. This is a skill that they take with them out of the classroom into their lives. They take it home, something they can share with others, their family, their friends. And lastly, you're rewarding your kids for their hard work. Your kids have worked on this group project together. Now they get to sit down and enjoy a really good breakfast. So I think this is a fun activity. I think you use it in the beginning of the year when your kids are getting to know each other and learning how to work with one another. And I think it's great all the way around. You learn a lot about your kids as an educator, and I think everybody likes food. So good luck to all of you as you consider using this in the classroom.